Welcome to Strength for Today for March 11th. Fleeting treasures. Let's look at Luke 12, verses 20 and 21. Luke 12, Jesus is talking about the parable of the rich fool who says he's going to tear down his small barns and build bigger barns because he has so much money. And Jesus says in verse 20, "But God said to him, 'You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich towards God.'" Fleeting treasures. Have you ever watched someone pursue wealth and all that comes with it only to lose it suddenly without warning? Putting our trust, hope, and future in anything that is of this earth is a serious error. Jesus' parable about the rich man who built bigger barns to store his abundant crops drew a stern rebuke. Laying up treasures on earth instead of in heaven is a short-sighted venture, for we never know when our earthly life will end. Laying up spiritual treasures in heaven, Jesus further taught, is the surest way to be rich for all eternity. Where we store our treasures is an indication of where our heart's priorities are. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:21. Diligent saving is a wise habit. Proverbs 6, verses 6 to 8, but not because it provides us security. Our temporal and eternal hope is in the Lord. Psalm 146, verse 5. And I think it's so interesting, don't you, that Jesus said, "You fool." I mean, he hardly calls people fool, but if you build bigger barns because you don't have enough room to store all your stuff, I mean, he's saying that is just a waste. And the man was being foolish. And so that kind of makes me happy because I don't have a lot of money. But what I do have is great faith in God and going out and talking to other people and just building relationships with people and investing in people and their souls for eternity. Because there's only two things that last in this world: God's word and people's souls. So you want to be reading his word and using that to help other people come to know Jesus so that their soul can live forever in heaven with you. And that is the best thing to invest in. So, I mean, while it's good to have a house, and we do want to have a house, we want to have a roof over our head, and it's important, to go to school and work and make money, but we don't want to make that our main thing, like the parable where the rich man, that's all he could think about is tearing down the small barns and building bigger barns. Let's just build bigger faith in people. I mean, that would be much better. And it's funny too, how many people do you hear the story? Although I keep saying, God, if I would win the lottery, I'd give a lot away. I wouldn't go bankrupt. But you hear these stories, people win millions of dollars and a couple years later, they're bankrupt. I don't know how that happens, but I do know that you just don't want to make money the first thing in your life. Make Jesus the priority of your life. Put all your hope and trust in him, and he will take care of you like he takes care of the birds of the air. Have a great day trusting in him, keeping him first, and not worshiping money, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of Strength for Today by Dr. David Jeremiah by going to davidjeremiah.org or calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would like to answer any question you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. I hope you lean on God's strength and have a fantabulous day.